What?
That was my phone.
Oh, I was like, what?
My phone tells
doing?
me. My phone tells me when, every hour on the hour.
Every hour on the hour, I look. Oh,
We are streaming live, is what it says.
But I'm not seeing me. Wow, that delay is huge. Oh, that's right. Don't watch YouTube because YouTube is lagging. And what you do is you pop out the YouTube.
Can I hear you?
I can hear you.
I can't hear you. Okay, I will shut off YouTube. Now I can hear you.
Now you can hear me. There is Pam and Biddy Penny. Hello, hello. I need to minimize that window. Okay, got it. Thank you. No, where's my chat? My chat disappeared. Okay. Love. I'm sure that was supposed to be bony hands. Love the bony hands. We have Jean and TR and Sandy. Thank you all for coming in. Kim in Alaska is at work, so she'll be popping in just to see what we're up to, I'm sure. And everybody's saying hello. Hello. Today we are here with Debbie J, and she is going to help me show off my new design that is available in my shop at chat. Oops, nope. Can we type in here? Hold on. Chat with. That's not how you spell chat, guys. Chat with. I can't even read. Sassy.com. Ooh, it's an actual website. Chatwithsassy.com. Hopefully that shows up as a link. If not, it'll be in the description below in my link tree. Hello, Mary Landers. Ooh, that was a big pop. All right. Do you want to say hello, Miss Debbie?
I muted myself for a minute to make sure everything was, that I didn't make any weird sounds, and I just got it on I just got the YouTube on my phone so I can hopefully see it.
Cool.
And my unicorn is coming by to say hi.
Oh, I like that.
Dollar Tree.
Nice.
I am nuts. And if I was better prepared and didn't have so much other stuff I've been doing, I probably would have at least put on one of my witch's hats or something.
Right?
I know. It's Halloween time. Is anybody ready for Halloween?
Yeah, probably not Pam. Or the other, was it? I forgot to write it down. Kim, I think, are not Halloween fans, but hopefully you'll still check out my shop because there's going to be new stuff added, hopefully a couple of times a month. Crossing my fingers that things work out. The new designs, I'll go ahead and we'll show ya. Are you ready to see what's going on, my friends? Yep, poor Debbie has worked down to the bone, says Gloria. So, free, first off, is, I can't even see my screen. I need to minimize my chat just a second, guys. Okay, so, is that backwards? No, it's not backwards for YouTube, is it? I don't think so.
No, it looks right.
Okay, so I just printed off a few sentiments, and it is on a full 8.5 by 11 sheet, and you can do like Debbie did, and she shrank it down and put 2 on one sheet, so they're a little bit smaller. I, of course,
like my hands.
This is a 4.25 by 5, so this is just right size to fill up the whole thing, and you'll see why I did it that way in just a moment. But This will be free in the little packet that you buy. That you'll get 2 sheets in the store. And then also Debbie J's Crafting Corner on Facebook will have it in her files, and it will be in the Chat with Sassy file. So if you don't want to buy the designs, you just want the sentiments, those are going to be free, and you can use them 100% free. You can do whatever you want with them.
Yeah, these sentiments are awesome. I mean, there's some that you may want to get the rest of the kit just because it goes well with it, but some of these you can use regardless, like Happy Hunting, Trick or Treat, Spooky, Boo. I like Bring Your Own Witch's Brew. That's awesome.
Yep.
These are just awesome. I love these.
But once you have them, you can print them, and you can print them on just about anything that will run through your printer. So
which means at one point I'm going to stop what I'm doing, and I have to do that because I forgot about that. If I had realized you were going to be doing it, I would have already done it.
Yep. Nope. That's all right.
I've done that before by accident.
Yep.
So and it was so awesome. It's just, oh yes.
So we have those, and I have printed them on a black. Now you guys can't see that, so that means
I can see it.
We need to foil it, and we'll see how that does. This is the Hamilco black. Okay, so are we ready for our next page?
Sure, let's go.
Aha! There it is. That's them. Those are my little beasties, Mr. and Mrs. Frankie. So this is what you'll get. It is a full 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and when you cut this in half and in half, they are perfect little panels, so that you can just color, foil, whatever you want to do, stick it on a card, send it out into the mail, or use it in a scrapbook page, whatever you would like to do. But they are there. That's what they look like. And again,
and they're dirt cheap, guys.
I'm gonna do foiling comparison for you. I'm gonna foil this, and I'm gonna foil that, so you can see you can use your basic 60. Is this? Yeah, I think this one's my 60-pound paper, accent opaque, and then this one is the Hamilco semi-gloss.
Yeah, I've just got the accent opaque. I don't have any of the Hamilco.
Yep, and it foils beautifully.
Yeah, I just haven't tried that one. Well, that's where I bought a bunch of the accent opaque and haven't used it up yet. That's the problem. I haven't used it up yet. Plus, my printer does not print that well. Okay, I'll show my real arms now. Here you can see that I've got some toner that didn't go where it's supposed to go. You might. Yeah. Actually, you can't see it. Yay! Now it's where right now, in order to be bright enough, I think I forgot the word again. Does anybody else have that trouble where they forget words? Anyway, yes, the camera is making it too bright. I do want to go and say hi to people in the chat, though. I saw lots of names that I know. I saw one that I do not know. There's a Craft with Barbara Drake. I have not seen her before.
Oh, I'm on top chat. I need to go to live chat.
Ooh, shame on you. So we have got Miss Jean Marin, Biddy Penny, Pam, PJB Stamper, TR. Hello, Miss TR, after you were harassing me over on Facebook. Sandy, Marguerite, Kim in Alaska. This is kind of nice where I'm able to just look at the chat and not have to worry about whether or not I'm messing something up on my computer.
Yep. And hello, Barbara. I didn't say hello either. But yeah,
Miss
so
Biddy Penny.
These are modeled after two of what I perceive as beautiful people in history. We do have Elvis.
We don't know who that is.
And we do have, and it's loose. Well, it's my interpretation of Elvis and Marilyn Monroe, Mr. and Ms. Frankie. And the other design that you will get in your packet, if you choose to, is this one, where I've already paired them. So you'll get two and the sentiment. And as you can see, that's kind of why I did the sentiment so big. Oops, come here. Even on this one, if you took a sentiment right across that, you're not going to lose their lovely face. Here, let's pull out. Oh, I moved it right here. So, you know, you can do a sentiment right across. It's not really going to lose anything, especially if you do on a white and trim it out. So I chose to do them nice and big and bold. But so this one's all ready to go. I am working on the SVG. I'm having a lot of issues with it. The way I drew it and then went to modify it, it's having some issues. So that's going to be at a later date because it needs to be perfect if we're going to cut it out with our cutting machine. But for now, we have this kit. And like I said, the kit comes with that. The kit comes with that. And it has a bonus of this. And it's only $2.50. But you can make lovely cards, 4 different cards. If you print this out, you can easily make 4 different cards. Isn't it lovely?
Actually,
and
you could make 8 cards.
Yes, if you print both pages, you can make 8 cards, but one sheet easily makes 4 cards for you.
Absolutely.
And then we are gonna foil and make some stuff. And I will be doing some stuff that is not foiled, because if you don't have a foiling machine and whatnot, that's okay. These are print, you cut, create, and have fun with them. All right, so let's get started.
Yay!
Yay! Let's play.
So I'm just going to go ahead and cut down one of these panels so that I can foil these guys. Okay, Deanne horsing around with crafts said, how much, where do we go?
Yep, and hopefully that popped up as a link, but it's $2.50 at chatwithsassy.com.
Okay, I've got a big folder of foil, plus I've got my regular foils that I like better, but these are ones that I've had forever, so I'm going to go ahead and try to use them up, especially since I don't know what brand some of these guys are.
Right?
So I think I might want to do these guys in green.
I don't know what I want to do. I want to do everything. Ooh, I think I'm going to do orange on black. I think that
I was
be
thinking
pretty.
Purple, but I don't have any nice purple foil, I don't think. I think the only purple foil I have, I did have some from, I think I need to order some more from Blue Bonnet. She had sent me samples a long time ago, and I think I used them up when I did that, those pumpkins not long ago. Yeah, I think I used them up. And I want to use that scrap first, so this may not look right, but you know what? They're monsters, so that'll be okay.
Yes.
Now, what did I do there? I've got parchment paper. Good, that's what I was looking for.
My foil. Most of my foil, is either Creative Visions, which is canceled, or Crafty Critta.
Yeah, I
out
have
of Australia.
some from Crafty Critta, but it just took so long to get. And
right.
This is in addition to what I already had.
Right. Yeah, they are based in Australia. There are companies here in the US you can buy your foil from. It just needs to be, there's 2 types of foil. There is.
Yeah, this is the toner foil.
Yeah, the toner foil.
It's one of the companies that's local-ish, that I like using is Blue Bonnet, and they are in Texas. And she was going to be in our hop we're doing in November, but she had some personal things come up with, I think, family down in Mexico, so she wasn't able to do it now.
Yep.
And she's such a sweetheart.
Biddy Penny says, I made my first digital stamp and felt the same way as you, Elizabeth. Yeah. It's interesting. The SVG file. That's frustrating, let me tell you.
Yeah, and since you sent that to me as part of the download, I'm going to see if I can figure out what it's doing over in Inkscape. That's what I use for SVGs. It's a free software.
Mm-hmm.
And see if there's anything I can do to help.
Yeah,
okay, because I know that this didn't do well, and I tried this before, I'm going to use my Heat It tool to heat this up more. It's basically going to heat the toner up more after going through my laminator, which should be fine. But I'm going to try heating it up more to make it stick better.
Yep.
Because I was surprised at how well it worked before. And I have had this turned on for about a half hour, but I'm going to tell you guys this little secret. Not too long ago, I got some laminate sheet like stuck in there, and we took it apart and had to put it back together again. And I don't know for sure if everything is still working like it's supposed to. At one point, it felt like it was overheating, getting too hot. I turned it off, turned it back on, and it went back to normal. But this doesn't feel as hot as it should now. That's just today, so I don't know. But hopefully, the combination of the laminator plus my heat tool, hopefully that will make Marilyn's hair green.
Yeah. Green hair. And I tried to design this so that we had big, bold areas that took on the color.
I saw that.
We'll show you that you can ink blend over it. You can color pencil around it. You can alcohol ink. Just know that the alcohol ink can stain your the foil, but you can wipe it off with clear alcohol. Hello, Mr. Jim. Mr. Jim
is saying dusty.
Yeah, well, be careful. Don't say that on my channel, please.
Sorry.
I don't want to get in trouble.
Okay, so looks like that turned out pretty good.
Very, very nice.
Even though this foil had already been, it basically got stuck to another piece and had pieces gone. But I think that still turned out really good. What do you guys think?
I'm really happy with my design, so I'm a little biased today. I'm like,
hello, Miss Maureen. I see you said that you're late, but that's okay. We're pretty much just getting started.
Oh, you guys. Oh, I have a piece. Where's it at? Oh, let me think. I have, from my other video, I did that the double stick stuff from the Diamond Dots paper.
Yeah, I saw that.
And I foiled it a little bit. So I want to do that. See if I can't do that. It's probably not the cheapest way to double foil, but that's what I'm going to do. Did I dust this off? I don't know. I don't remember what I'm doing. But of course, I love green, so we got to throw a green one in here. Mr. Elvis. Frankie. His name is Frankie. Hello from Texas. And Joyce, thanks for popping in. Oh, I thought I saw Melissa up there. Let me double check. Marguerite. Yes, Melissa C. So what do you guys think?
You guys saying something about using your Diamond Dot stuff made me think, I know I have some Heat and Bond.
Yes, the Heat and Bond.
So I've got the light and I've got the Ultra Hold. And I think I've only used the Ultra Hold like once.
Bill was the gracious one to show us about the Heat and Bond. And I do have a bunch of that somewhere.
Yeah, and then I have this basket of all the scraps that I forgot I had. It's like, where did I put this stuff? I'm actually fortunate I found it. So, Bill, I know you're in he's in the chat, right?
No, not Bill. No, just Jim.
Mr. Jim's in the chat. Okay.
Yeah.
Is it supposed to be the light or the Ultra Hold that we use? I'm thinking it was the light, but I already had this one.
Yeah. I don't know if really it matter. Yeah, I don't know.
Because I'm thinking I want to do...
Does anybody know?
The negative space of that. Hello, Miss Linda.
Hi, Linda. And she is going to try to go live today at 9. And let me tell you, today, I completely panicked. You know, yesterday my live went on for 3 hours. And
Oh my God.
yeah,
I kind of zoned out after a while, and we were watching a show, so I kind of left. But I
nope,
didn't realize you
no
kept
problem.
going. But those sprays, I'm telling you.
I know. Well,
I mean, my sprays now have a home like right under my desk where they used to never get used.
I panicked and I was like, oh my gosh, I ran into Linda's time. And I went to send her an email to say, I'm so sorry. And then I'm like, wait a minute, I go live tonight at 7. I was like, she's not, I was so confused. I was so tired. I'm like, ugh, yeah. So I thought I stepped on Miss Linda's YouTube time. I'm like, oh my goodness. But Mr. Jim, I want to let you guys know that I need to try this. Mr. Jim sent me a photo where he used, I'm assuming, a sponge applicator, and he sprayed the shimmery stuff on it and then ran it through a stencil with the sponge. And I was like, oh, that's really clever because it was more concentrated that way. So
Okay,
I'm going to have to run it. Okay, so he takes sponge, spray, and I don't know if he opened it or just saturated it and then ran it through the stencil that way.
That makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean, I wound up using the straw end to do a little bit of splatter on the card I did last night. And I mean, I probably should have used some red or something because it's Halloween, but I love how it turned out.
Nice.
But yeah, I've been playing with that stuff a lot lately.
No, Mr. Jim, I do not have them on their sides. I will see if I can figure out how to store them on their sides. I have them on my 360 on the top shelf, you know. So I just have to figure that out. Now, if you guys want to foil on acetate, you have to get laser printer acceptable acetate.
Yes.
There is a brand that it does okay, but it doesn't foil as nicely. And I use it. I use it as my tester transparency, but the laser quality ones foil so much better. Okay. But I do have a little generic that doesn't say if it's laser compatible or not, but it doesn't foil as nicely.
Okay, I'm trying to remember how to use the heat and bond. Like I said, I've only done it once, and I think I had the video turned on at the time that I was doing it to see how to do it. Do I heat this onto the paper first? That's what I'm thinking I'm supposed to do.
Wait, what?
Well, it's got paper on the back and then the sticky on the other side, so I need to make my cardstock ready to accept it. So I would need to run that through my laminator first, I think, right?
Yeah, I would think so, maybe.
Well, I'm going to try it. Okay, you guys know I do seat of the pants, so this is another seat of my pants. I wanted to make sure it covered the whole thing, and I cut this piece too big, but that's okay.
Go here. Go here. Go here. Nope, go here. Okay, active, digital. Add
Guys,
shipping.
I don't know what she's talking about either. Okay, thank you, Miss Gloria. Gloria says she thinks that that's the way it's supposed to happen too with the Ultra Bond. It is run it through the laminator first to heat it up, and then go again with the foil on top. So just trim that down enough so it will fit on my cardstock. Okay, and Sandy just agreed too. But I don't want extra.
Okay, trying to figure out why International can't buy a digital file. And that is
maybe your settings on your store? I don't know.
okay.
I don't know that company, so I don't know how they do it. I do know that WooCommerce, which is what I've got on my website, and don't really do anything over there, but I do know that with WooCommerce that I would have to specify what countries I want to sell to or not sell to.
Yeah.
Okay, cross your fingers, guys. I am running through my Cronova.
Crossing the fingers and typing at the same time. Okay.
Linda Tallman Creates says those drawings are awesome.
Thank you, thank you.
And Jim is asking Australian dollars to US. I would think that the site's probably going to convert it, but
Yeah.
if not, I'm one of those people. I use Google a lot, so I would be using Google to find out what it was. I used to be able to tell you. I was at my last job. What? No, don't do anything, Google. Hush. My phone thought I was talking to it, so it was trying to bring up a page. Anyway, I used to work for a securities firm, and part of my job was doing wire transfers in foreign currency. So we would have to do the currency conversion before being able to send the wire out. Okay, now let's see if I can remember how to get this stuff off. Tweezers don't work, so I'm going to use my pokey tool, and that is a technical term. And if you hear weird sounds coming out of the peanut gallery, my husband is in there about to watch some bicycle racing. Yeah, it's bicycle racing. Okay, so this stuff is stuck on there, so that is good. And they're laughing about Google.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's very interesting. I'm not sure.
This is gonna look kind of cool. Look at that, Miss Elizabeth.
Okay, hold on a minute. Woohoo!
I'm putting it through the laminator.
Hi, Michelle, Meech.
And it looks like she did do the conversion on the on Google. Yes, Pam. He does do Ironman in Florida. The one that he hasn't done it in a few years, but the one that he did most often was the one in Claremont, Florida. It's basically the only place around here that has hills. And he would do it's basically, from what I understand, it was an Ironman length, but it wasn't one of the branded ones. He's done the half Ironman up in Panama City Beach was the last one I think he did up there. But yeah, he's insane.
So I'm going to have to really do some deep diving research on how to make my files available. Otherwise, for my internationals, I'm going to see if I can do a PayPal, because I use PayPal to pay for people to pay me through. So that's why I don't understand why it's not working. Ooh, I want to do him on this one. So, oh, dude, I forgot. Don't turn your transparencies over. Forget.
Yeah, make sure it's toner side against the foil.
Okay. So if you accidentally turn your toner foil over and you're like, which side is which? The back side is going to be perfect. The toner side is going to look a little blotchy, and you can tell that it's been printed. So the little blotchy side is going to go grab that grayness, and we're going to foil some transparency.
Okay, the only downside to doing it like this is that the places that have the adhesive
Are still sticky.
try to stick, yeah.
Yeah.
And I've noticed on the couple of them that I've done is that there's this texture to the foil that it's not smooth.
That really.
So I think that was the same thing that happened last time that I used this stuff. But I do have a second one, and I've told you guys before, when you're doing Halloween stuff, even if it doesn't look 100% right, it's perfect because it's Halloween. Okay, so this is all nice and clear. You can see that all the foil came off. And here we go. So now all I need to do is just cut that out and put it on a card base. So that one is basically done. And to be honest, I could do the same thing with this, but I want to do something else with her. I think if I knew where my distressor was, I would distress the edges on this too.
Ooh, that would be nice.
Yeah, I don't remember where I put the darn thing. I was looking for it last night and didn't find it. Okay, I'm going to line up my sentiment because this is crooked on my paper. Okay, so that looks like it's going to be about straight, so that's good. And I don't want to cut off Marilyn's hair.
Yeah, her hair, the hair, whew, that was fun to draw, let me tell you. I'm like, nope, I don't like it. Delete. Nope, don't like it. Delete. Took me a while to figure out the hair. Because like with the Elvis one, I was like, I wanted a swoop, but the swoop was looking weird. So I'm like, okay, he's getting spiky hair.
I like his curl though.
Yeah. The side view was easier to do the curl for that. It's so pretty. Foil, foil, foil.
Okay, you are being loopy again. And yes, I was the one calling you loopy last night.
Gloria is asking if the white outline of your Marilyn is sticky.
A little, yes.
You could probably foil that again.
I probably could, but I don't. Well, maybe. I don't have any black foil, but that would probably work. Let's see, what do I have that would work for that? I'm not going to say green and gold. That was my high school colors that I didn't particularly like.
Getting. Sorry, Jim. Double foil it over the white area. I don't know.
So maybe silver. Yeah, I think I'll do silver.
Wow. Black glitter. I don't know if it's that sticky though. Do. I think sometimes the hardest part after it's all printed is choosing the foil. Like, what shall I choose? I don't know.
And you're absolutely right. It's like, okay, I foiled it. It's pretty. I love it now. First it's picking the foil and then picking what to do with it after you foiled it.
Right.
That is very, very difficult to do.
Okay. Ooh, yep, I did that one. I did that one. No. Don't do that. Ah!
What did you do? I wasn't looking.
The foil rolled up.
He's trying to get away?
No, it unraveled in the package.
Oh no.
Yeah, so if I go to pull it out, it's gonna get all bent out of shape. Can I fix you? Oh, this is gonna bug me. cannot act like this, foil. Get out. Yeah, I bent it. Talk about bending stuff. Lately, my printer has been snagging the paper on the outs when it's going on the outside or ejecting, whatever. So I hit print, ran over there because to see the backside, I got to go to the other side of the desk. And it's like snagging on this weird area. I don't even know why. So I taped it up. Because it's like got these little teeth and it's like catching the paper's coming out and catching between the teeth and like bending it bad. So I just taped all the teeth. So there's no gap anymore. Like, I won't fix you.
Okay, TR says that green and gold are her high school colors too. And somebody said something again about black glitter. Here I am. I'm grabbing my mouse to try to scroll when I've got YouTube on my phone. Marguerite wants to know what this cutting device that I'm using is. This is, I forgot what it's called, but it's from Spellbinders. I've recently started doing Glimmer of the Month, a bunch of the club kits, including Glimmer Kit, and I've been fighting with the foil, like what she's got there, where it's rolled up. I've been fighting with the foil, so I went ahead and bought this thing to go with the kits that they've been sending me for me to be their club influencer thing. So yeah, they send me lots of free stuff, but guess what? I keep buying more stuff too.
Yeah, I got an invitation. Somebody's like,
okay, you guys got to look at this.
Found.
Oh, I mean, it's pretty, but it's almost like it's too bright now.
Yeah, it's getting washed out. When you hold it almost straight up and down, you can see it.
Yep.
They sent me an email and like, we found you on YouTube. Do you want to be an influencer? And I'm like, I can't even influence myself. No.
You got one from Spellbinders?
No, from just a rando person.
Oh, okay. Well, I've gotten, it depends on who they are and what it is, because I get some things. I did get something from,
I don't even
Cat Scrappiness, I think it was. Just got that
That's
one, and
cool.
I went ahead and said yes. They don't have any kind of, you don't have, there's basically no time frame. You don't have a set schedule. Just do what you want when you want. They give you a discount in the shop, and that's basically all you're getting from it. But they also don't say, oh, you have to do something every 2 weeks.
Yeah.
I mean, different companies that you do design team work for have got different plans, and some of the smaller companies, from what I was told on this one, some of the smaller companies, because they're getting more people in that can do this stuff, they don't have the resources to give everybody free stuff. So instead, they're doing this plan, which is fine, because it's not set in stone what I have to do when. Because sometimes I'll have time and sometimes I won't. Yeah,
no, it was like an umbrella company. They're like,
umbrella? No.
We have companies. I'm like, what kind of company?
I've been getting stuff wanting me to be an influence for them for stuff for your teeth and for fitness clothes. It's like, no. I have done a couple of them that are for Amazon products, and it really depends on what it is. I got the Crenova. I think that one was a year ago, January. I got this one and did a review, and got it for free, and that was fine. And it has worked great for me. I was also using the Scotch one before that, and this works much better than my old Scotch laminator. So I haven't bothered to take the Scotch laminator back out of the closet since I got this thing.
Okay.
But then I got one that was for a stylus for like my tablet, but it's designed for an iPad, and I told the people I don't think it's going to work. And then they wanted me to, first they wanted you to pay for it up front, which I did go ahead and do that time. I will not do that again.
Yeah.
Because I told them that it wasn't going to work for my tablet. They sent it to me anyway, and I paid for it. I told them, I'll go ahead and try it, but I don't think it's going to work because I've got a Galaxy.
Yeah.
So because I didn't give them a 5-star review, they did not refund me my money for my free stylus. They did send me a replacement one, so I have two.
that you can't use.
Yeah, I mean, it works some, but to me, it should be, I guess, a little bit more intuitive. But since it's designed for the iPad, I think it would work better on an iPad.
Right.
So they've been sitting in a box ever since. And I paid for them and never got my money back for them.
Oh, put them in your giveaway.
I may have to do that. Well, I told you I need to start destashing some of my stuff. Yeah, I'm not sure about this one because it's almost like it's too much shine, and it is a bit washed out.
Yeah.
It's just that it's washed out. And I don't think there's any way that I can get it back. But I'm going to make it into a card anyway.
I just have them all piled up over here.
You've been foiling.
No revealing. You don't get to see nothing.
You've been foiling, and I've been trying to just create a card. Because that's what I do. I wind up with too much stuff. I've still got those panels that I did, 2-3 months ago. I still have most of them. When I did the alcohol ink on vellum, I still have those. I've used one of those long strips and haven't used anymore. Jim is asking about a giveaway. So first, why don't you tell them about yours, and then I can talk about my hop coming up. And I still think you need to do a hop.
Well, I don't know about that. But on December 7th, this year, December 7th, you got to be subscribed to my channel before then. And, all that fun stuff. And we're going to do a lot of lives and a lot of giveaways. Because I got a ton of stuff. I got 2 Misties, brand new in the box, never been used.
And she won't just send one to me, you know?
Well, I know.
I mean, when she got it, it's like, what? They have them? Mine doesn't have it. She got it at Joann's, and Joann's didn't have any at my store. So.
Right. There's going to be a set of these, which we used last night, a couple of the colors. There's watercolor paper. There's colored pencils. There's goodies that some lovely subscribers sent to me that we can ship out. We have one subby that is going to mail it directly. It's one of those punch boards that seems to be sold out everywhere. Well, she's got one, and she is donating that. So lots of goodies.
Is that an envelope punch board?
Oh, Jim said, nope, I meant the stylist. So he.
Oh, okay. Apparently he wants one of my stylists.
Yeah.
Well, what she was recommending is that I'm doing a hop. I'm actually hosting my first hop on November the 13th. It is a birthday hop because me and another one of my buddies, when I asked her if she wanted to participate, she says, well, my birthday's the next day. And she said, okay. So we decided, okay, we'll do one together. But what both me and Neha have got November birthdays and decided to do a birthday celebration hop. And I'm still working on getting more people to sign up. We've got, I think, last I looked, it was 19, I think, people that are wanting to participate in the hop. And I've got a few different sponsors, including Spellbinders. So I'm excited about that one. And Pear Blossom Press. And Stampin' Munchkins. So those are 3 and probably Miss Elizabeth. But that doesn't mean we can't throw some more things in. I'm still kind of in the planning stage of it. I don't have any of the documents done up, nothing like that. And I started thinking about that actually right before you messaged me, Elizabeth. I've been thinking about that. Betty Penny says that it's her hubby's birthday on November the 13th. Awesome. Nice. Oh, Sandy says she won't send me one either. Talking about the Misty. Okay, so that is my first card that I think it's a bit washed out, but if you guys like it, maybe we can do a giveaway or something tonight, and I can give it to someone who wants it.
Oh, you bet.
Okay.
Linda says, how can you tell when they subscribed? Well, I keep track of my subscribers. I go into the YouTube studio and see who my subscribers are. I actually have a list that I need to do shout outs again. It's not a very big list. And plus, I'm going to do a couple really rando giveaways. I'm going to do giveaways to people that are on my mailing list. So while I'm doing giveaways, I'm going to show you maybe like this. I'll be like, hey, you guys, I have this. It's going in the mail, Happy Mail. So if I have your mailing address, it's going to be a surprise. So some things are going to be that way. I'm mostly going to be trying to just give back to the lovelies that chat here, that do all that fun stuff, that comment. Maybe they don't show up at lives, but they leave comments and stuff. You guys are the ones that inspire me to keep going. So that's what we're gonna do. Did I heat that?
I don't know.
I did. I don't even know. I'm like looking at it. What the heck am I doing? Okay. Oh, there's the pink one.
I'm wondering what colors I should use for her, because I was thinking before I would just do green in her hair, but now that I took out my inks, I'm thinking maybe I should go purple. The green stripes from the foiling and purple ink.
Purple ink? That would be pretty.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna get out some of that.
I'm just foiling.
Hey, I'm trying to be smart and not, and I will have all of the images to play with later and actually have a card done, because usually it's the other way around, and then I never get around to using any of the stuff. So
and the fun thing, I don't know how you guys store your stamps and stuff, but I have manila folders or hanging folders. They're not manila. I have hanging folders with all my stamps. And so like Whimsy stamps, they have digital stamps that I love, and I have them. As soon as I get the digital stamp, I print a sheet or two, and then I put it in the stamp folder. So if you have a bucket and you have your stamps, print and cut a few, whether you use them or not. When you see them in your bucket of stamps, you'll remember, oh, I have that digital. Let me go through and print off a couple and make some cards. And with digital stamps, you could do, you can crop it because it's a JPEG. You could crop it just to one Elvis, open up your Whimsy stamps, grab one of their digis, put it on there, because they use PNG, but I'm doing mine different. You guys are just getting a full page. You gotta do some work. I don't know, but you can fill your page with different stamps for all your fun needs. So I like digital because it doesn't take up a lot of room, and yeah.
Well, that's the same way that Monica does hers. If you guys were on my channel last night, Monica
Taylor
made cards for you. Yes. Okay. So Monica Taylor was on my channel, and we used one of her digital kits. And I love this one. It's one that I used last year. I've been on her design team for almost 2 years, and it's just gorgeous. Her pages are so, and it was Edgar Allan Poe. That's one reason why I liked it so much. It was Edgar Allan Poe. So, okay, I'm going to attempt to do this with. Oh, that actually worked out okay. I was trying to just do, hand masking instead of trying to actually cut something out, and it actually worked.
I missed something. Hold on.
What's wrong?
Put it over vellum. I'm assuming something you had. They were saying to put it over vellum. Oh, I might say it again. Debbie sees it.
And of course, my chat went away. Okay, come on. I want my live chat back.
Debbie, you should run some black ink around the edges of your foiled base.
Yeah, that may work. But I don't know if it's going to stick to the foil. If I ink the edges, I don't know if it's going to work on here.
Well, it depends.
They may be talking about this one that's mostly white, but I'm trying to actually color her. just using Distress inks instead of getting out markers.
Okay, so Diana of Oz, entering the craft world, digital stamp confused the heck out of me. Not sure why we went from clip art to digital stamp. Well, no, and this is a true thing that people, there's lots of discussions over it because people say this is just clip art. Technically, I guess you could throw it in that category, but we're calling it a digital stamp because we want you to take it, add to it, just as if you had inked it up, stamped it on the page. Now, clip art to
Plus,
me,
it takes a lot more work than, I guess, when we think of clip art, like from back in the 90s, because I did make some cards back in the 90s from clip art. I just printed them out, put them on some paper, and gave them out. And that was because I ran out of cards. I think it's just a lot of it has to do with the way we think about it.
Yeah. And
I mean, digital stamps are a lot more labor intensive for the person that's doing the creating, and you can do a lot more with it.
And clip arts usually come pre-colored.
Yeah, a lot of them do. Absolutely.
Like those fun designs you see on Creative Fabrica and all that, where it's literally print and go or put it on sublimation and create that way. And I don't knock them. Oops, I forgot to foil this one. They have to create it. However, some people create a lot more easily. They would have looked at this design and say, why did it take you 3 weeks to do this? But I'm a slow designer, so it takes me a while to get everything out.
Especially if you have other things to do.
Yeah,
which
but
we all
mostly the stamp is an image that is just a black outline so that you can actually add to it. And your clip arty stuff is going to be more filled in and just ready to go. So it does fall in all sorts of categories, I guess. Okay, I'm like trying to use like all the colors. All the colors.
And I made a mask out of some Post-it tape, and I've got part of it that's kind of curved, so I can try to do the curves around her face and just get the purple of her hair, and I keep moving it so that I can, try to just get the edge. So far, it's working out pretty good. Yes, it would be easier just to print it on some copy paper, which I probably should just do. And then, cut out my mask that way.
Yeah.
Or once we get the SVGs done, another way to do this would be to cut out a mask I like using contact paper for masks.
Yep.
The cheapo clear mask, clear cheapo stuff that I can get at the Dollar Tree. Cut out my mask, put it over that using my Scan and Cut. So if you've got an electronic cutting machine, that would work perfect. Okay, how am I going to get
Gloria?
There we go.
If you make an album on your Facebook page for your designs, otherwise you could make like a page like I have and other brands and whatnot, not a page, but a group where you can store files. Because if you put it in as a high quality JPEG, I could click it out of your album and then right click it and download it. So as long as your post is public, then people, can look at any picture you have on your Facebook, look at it, click on it, and put it into their files.
I'm assuming that you're wanting to sell that. Is that right, Miss Gloria?
No, I think she's just wanting.
Or if she's wanting to just do them for free. She said something about making some in Inkscape, and I've done that. But there are different ways that you can try to sell those. I do have some over on my website, or actually I've got a shop site that's attached to it. It's shop.wjscraftingcorner.com. And I do have some digis over there, and I store all of those on Amazon. There's a site called, I think if you type in S3AWS or something like that, of course, if this is something you're interested in, Gloria, just let me know later and I can get you the link to them. But right now I'm storing things on there, and it's kind of neat. It's like they do charge once you do a high enough amount, but I've had images on there for 2 years and I have not had to pay anything yet. For your crafty friends, if you want to, I believe we can set up an album on the WJ's Crafting Corner site, and I'm sure Elizabeth would be happy to do the same thing, and you could put them in an album there, and Absolutely. They would be able to upload those.
Yeah, but if she ever leaves the group,
yeah, if she ever leaves the group, she may want to do something of her own. Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's what she's asking.
Okay, so I just got outside the lines. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut out Marilyn's head.
Pretty. I like it.
Cut out Marilyn's head so that I can mount this on a piece of patterned paper, and then I don't have to worry about getting outside the lines for her purple. So I think I do want it kind of be lighter on the outside, but I need more on there right now too. So I'm just going to go a little bit light over here. Now I got a fuzzy gut. Darn it.
Yeah.
But this would have worked better if I just printed out a mask.
That's what I think of, Diane of Oz. That to me is clip art. That old 90s style designs. And we've matured and we've gone digital stamps and SVG, digital art. It's, to me, it's just
this is where you've got you've got tools that you can use now. These are not the end all, because back in the 90s you really didn't have a way, the normal person didn't have any kind of a way to alter it in any fashion.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where we've got all sorts of fun things that we can do to change it up. Like now Marilyn, instead of being a blonde, she has purple hair.
Purple hair. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And I think this is the only one of this kind. I've got the bigger brushes. I don't use the small brushes, but needed to this time. So now I need to try to clean this and see if I can find another one. You know, I think that's the only one I've got of that size. It's kind of where I got one of those cheapo sets, and they came with one of different sizes. Like this one, I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm kind of wanting to do like a pink, like a pale pink for her face.
Like a halo. Yeah.
Let's see if this will work. Since I'm cutting that off, that's a little bit of ink on there.
My heaping pile of used foil. MS Paint. Yeah.
Yeah, this is hard to work with.
Now we use Illustrator and Inkscape and all the Procreate is, I think, the Mac version, Procreate.
Yeah. And pretty much anytime you look for brushes to go in your software, it's always a Procreate brush. It's like, I don't want a Procreate brush because I don't have that stuff.
Yep.
Okay, I'm irritated now. Do I? Yes, I do. I've got my finger daubers that I never use.
Ooh, Susie.
Now, if I was Catherine Pooler, I would be using really inky ink pads and her little brush.
Yeah.
Pen.
I have really ink pads from Jean. She sent me some. And I've been afraid to use them because if I love them, I'm going to want them all.
Well, I have some of... Oh, I've got that set. And did you see she's got new colors out?
I didn't want to look.
Right now?
I don't want to look. She's got like 50 million colors. I can't afford that.
Last year she came out with the Christmas colors, those real rich ones. These two.
Yep.
She's coming out with some that go with these. It's like in the same family. There's still those really rich colors, and they're gorgeous. She did a live today that showed 2 of them. And then tomorrow she's going to do another live that shows another 2 of them.
Yeah, that's just rude. Just pull them
It's
all
weird that
out.
she's doing a release. That's what it is. So
Yeah, just rude. Just rude.
maybe I think I'm going to try this.
Gotta organize that back up. I just need to turn off the Minky Poo. Wait,
You have to turn off what?
My Minky Poo. Because they're all foiled now. It only took an hour.
Okay. So I'm using my big brush that I like more. And this is going to be more red than it's supposed to be, but that's okay.
Night,
Because
Mr.
this is
Jim.
my red one, and I'm trying to use pink ink, with my... So she's going to look like she's naked.
That's why I had Debbie J here, so she can work while I got to foil. And I think it's great because, you know, in that hour, you saw me, I was slicing, I was foiling, and literally as soon as I peel all of these, they're going to be ready to go. And I can just pop them on a card. Okay, don't look away. Here we go.
Don't look away. Okay, pay attention to her. You not pay attention to me.
Look at her.
Yes.
Beauty.
Awesomeness.
But this here is the thick vellum that Pam so graciously sent me some samples of. It's foiled beautifully. There's like no missing. Oh, and the fonts I got from, I think, Creative Fabrica. So, look at the blue. Look at the blue. Again, on that vellum. And this is a one that has a pattern in it. And that's why I tried to do some bigger areas so you could totally see the pattern if you chose to use a pattern. Oh, so gorgeous. Ooh, I like this one. Ooh, I really like this one. I like it because you can see the browns and the greens in there. Oh, there's a little speck right there. Little speck right there. But, oh, we've got a little weird. So sometimes the foil releases too easily off the page. And all you got to do is dust that off. And let me get a little paintbrush. And we're just going to break that off. Oh, and it stuck to itself. I hate it when it does that. Come on, release. Quit being rude. Okay, you called for it. I'm going to have to pull out the eraser. Pull out your mono sand eraser. I'm sure you guys saw Mr. Simon Hurley do that. Now, on this type of foil, you got to be a little bit more delicate. But on the heat press foil, that's nice.
Yeah, on the heat press foil, it is stuck on there good enough. You don't have to worry about it pretty much.
But you see, I just used that eraser a little bit right over the top of that, and it got that little flake off. So, yeah. They're so pretty.
And I'm trying something I never do. I'm not good at the flicks, but I think that turned out okay.
You're the beast of my dreams. I love it. And then I'm going to have all of these wonderful pulls that I can make more cards with. Oh, you guys. You guys. That is pretty. I like that blue. That's like super shiny. Oh, yours is looking good. I love that tone of color on her.
Yeah, I used one of my Spectrum Noir markers to add the hairs, which I'm not good at but I think it looks actually better on your side. I think I might need to actually add some purple to her eyebrows, though.
Yeah, so this is the Himilco black.
That is gorgeous.
That's up a little high. I didn't realize. Why is that up so high? That's all right. Oh, sentiment. So you can put a sentiment under it. I designed it. I should know why I designed it. Okay, so I've got a little bit of overfoiling right there. So I'm just going to take my mono sand eraser and just give a little scrub. And
Give it a little bit of love.
Yep. So that bright green speck is all gone now. But isn't that just beautiful? I don't know what you are. Get off of there. Oh, just a couple little spots. Oh, look
and
at that.
is Mr. Jim still in the?
Nope, he went
chat.
night. He went night.
Oh, okay. Because I just had a thought. I don't think I really addressed his wanting to win, possibly if I put it in the giveaways. One of those styluses that I have. But I was thinking
is a hair or something.
He has a
right
channel,
there.
right? Does he have a channel? I think he has a channel. Because I was thinking, I don't think I've seen him in any of my lives, but that doesn't mean he doesn't want some replays or something. But I was thinking it might be fun to have him in as a hopper.
Well, that's rude. I don't know why. It totally misprinted his face.
Well, that sucks.
But I mean, it still looks nice, but yeah, it like totally missed. That's weird. Because all the other ones, I mean, this one turned out fabulous. Except the black.
Be glad that you only had one misprint.
Yep. So something happened in the printer, but it still looks good. I mean, I think it still looks really good. I just need to clean that up. A little transfer. But transparency, I always have a little bit of issue with it picking up like it's supposed to. Plus, these are thin lines, but it's way worse on transparency that is not meant for laser printers. So just kind of keep that in mind.
Yeah, I just got a bunch in because I forgot that I still had some. So I just ordered some from Lamination Depot. I got some True Lam, and they've worked great for me.
Woo-hoo, I love the green. Woo. Oh, see, there's a little speck right there. We're just gonna grab that eraser. Say bye-bye to that speck. Anything? Ugh. Woohoo! Oh yeah, I love that.
You guys know me. I have to make Marilyn kind of look a little bit grungy since it's Halloween, so I am adding, or trying to. It's kind of pilling up though. Adding some green to her pink face, where she's got that other skin. So that other skin's kind of dead. She's still pretty, but looks like she's been put together.
Oh, I didn't foil sentiments, but that's okay. We can do those later. We'll do those another day. Do that.
And you've got a big enough sheet there that you could do all of your Halloween crafting using those sentiments if you want.
I could. Okay.
I told you I don't ever use the blender pen. And I'm not sure if I like it. So I'm going to go over it again with the pink. With what's left of my pink.
We're going to chop these down to 4 and 5 1/4. 4. Take a little bit off the bottom and chop. 5 1/4. We're going to grab our cloudy stencil. And we're going to grab some of this whiteness. And we're gonna grab, do I have a white blender brush? I know I do. Yes, you, come here. You. Okay. Throw some clouds in.
So Melissa Klepser is here. She said she
Melissa?
just got here. She just got
Yay.
off of work.
We'll be here for a little bit longer, and then
Because Elizabeth hasn't made a card yet.
this is true.
Okay.
I'm working on it though.
Yeah, but you did a lot of foiling.
I did. I can literally just trim and post them to card bases and they're done, you guys. I know, I'm not smooshing that because it's white.
Okay, that doesn't look right.
Zombie Marilyn. Yes. Yes, yes. Or no, she's Frankie. Mrs. Frankie Stein. Mr. and Mrs. Mr. and Mrs. So that's green. Let's go in with, I don't know what color this is. Guess I could look.
So I was looking for my Pinkaboo. I can't find it. The Pinkaboo paper pack. I mean, this is another Recollections paper pack that I've had in for like a year. You can see if there's anything in here that would look good with. She would look really good with some purple behind her, like a dark, deep purple. But I can't use up that whole thing. Not the orange. Actually, Elizabeth, what do you think?
I like it.
With the candles behind it?
I do. I like it.
Yeah, I think I'll go with that.
I was thinking we should do another live crafty Zoom session where anybody that would like to come on and craft on our Zoom. I was thinking this weekend for that.
I will do my best. I can't promise anything because I've got lots of projects like due Monday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to do some crafty stuff with you guys.
I will be right back. I need to cut this on my big trimmer.
So you can watercolor and it will wipe off of the foil, so you don't have to worry about that. And I'm just using some metallic watercolors to fill this in, and I'm not trying not to saturate the paper so it will dry and not buckle. You can see I'm not being too uberly careful. Just add some shimmer in there. And it's going to be more reactive for the actual recipient. They'll see that and be like, ooh, it's so bright and shiny. Oh, I forgot her little stitching goes through here. Oh, I colored them the wrong color. It's all right. Feels like it's just draining water. Very funky. So that one's ready to go. Put that one on a little white base,
Well, I'm not sure what I'm doing with this thing. You know how you cut it and then it's like, oh, my image is much bigger than I thought it was. It's covering the whole darn thing.
Right? Oops. Apparently that wasn't dry. My bad.
Oh, I like that. That looks good. Which means now I have to go back. That looks really good. So that means now I have to go back and rewatch the video to see what you did. Because I wasn't paying attention, you know?
Right? There we go. All right.
Jane wants to know what kind of paints those were.
Those are the...
You used paint on that?
Yeah, the Arteza metallic colors for them. And then this is just a white pigment ink for the clouds. But yeah, so there's one. Okay, and then we need a moody. Get some midnight snack in here.
Okay, so that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to put her down there, and I cut this so it would fit the front, but you can't see the candles. So I am going to slide it up behind her. So she's going to be the bottom border, and slide that up so you can actually see the candles behind her. And the spider web. So that'll be cool. Okay. Where'd I put it? This is what happens when I clean off my desk. I can't find stuff. I have glue somewhere over here.
I do that when I put stuff away. I'm like, hey, wait, where did I put that?
Okay, so just going over the edge of her shoulders and straight across the back, because that's where the bottom of this is going to go. And then put some adhesive on her hair on the back. Okay. For a second there, I was afraid I had it upside down.
And let's throw in a little spike of purple. That'll help darken those edges without being black.
Okay, it looks like I might have them a little crooked. It's one of the good things about art glitter glue.
Yeah.
It gives me a little bit of wiggle room for when I screw it up. That's why I rested it on my desk, because I was hoping that would make that edge straight. So let's try that again. Is it straight? Okay, that edge is pretty much straight. Just need to get a sliver off. Okay.
I need to cut some more panels. Clean up panels. I'm resorting to grabbing strips out of the sample bin.
You're using scraps?
Yes, I had to use a scrap to clean up my mess. Okay, so we bring this back in. And then what do? We do.
In the end, we are seat of our pants.
Heck yes. He needs some green hair. Because that's going to be fun. We're going to do the later gator. Yes. Oops. So yeah, there's so many things you can do, and depending on the paper you print on, you can really get crazy with your design.
So you're putting lunar paste on his hair?
Yes, I am.
Wow.
I wanted shiny green hair, and I didn't want it opaque or translucent like the watercolors. I want it more opaque. I want it opaque so we can actually see the green. But yeah, you can just use it like a paint. Lunar paste is fabulous. I'm sure you can do this with the other paste. I honestly don't know because I don't have them. I have lunar paste, you guys. I'm a little obsessed with it.
I know.
I want to get another set just so that I can do this really big project that is mulling around in my brain. And I don't want to run out, you know? I don't want to run out. She's looking spooky good over there.
Yeah, I decided
Hi,
to go
Pam.
over the green
Sorry.
ink with some markers because I just didn't really like the color.
Yeah, it's my Frankie Elvis. My monsters are inspired by Elvis Presley and Marilyn Monroe, Mr. and Ms. Frankie. But I couldn't do his hair swoop the way I wanted it, so he got spikes. Spikes in the front. Ta-da! Lunar paste. Haha. Oops. Thank you, Janine. She says, looking awesome for our stuff. Okay, now I wanted you color Frankie. What do I want you color him? Where is my... Oh, I actually put it away. Okay. So we're going to pull out some watercolor re-inkers. And we're going to do a little bit of orange. which I think that one's traffic cone. No, that one's guppy. We're going to go guppy. And then we're going to go rosy cheeks.
Marguerite says, looks like a very cool Vulcan.
Vulcan. I need that more peachy. There we go. Is that going to be all right? Yep. A little tan. It's okay. Nope, that's a little too orange. That's all right. We'll finish on the side and then add some more red. Add a touch of prom queen in there. There we go.
And it looks like Miss Shay is in the house.
Hello, Miss Shay. I like grabbed the paintbrush with the smallest bristles. Like, okay. So you can use your re-inkers as watercoloring goodness. And if you mix reds and oranges together, you'll get some form of skin tone. I recommend trying it before going straight to paper, or you'll get a weird thing like so.
But it's Halloween, so it's okay.
Yep. And I'm just using, I think this one is my 60-pound paper. Nothing too fancy. Accent opaque. But I'm not saturating it, so it's going to take the water just fine. We're going to give him a little bit brighter lip, hopefully. Add a little bit more pink to it. There we go. Yeah. Now, his little skin is from something else, so we're going to change the color up a little bit, add a little bit of brown in there. And see what we get. A little bit more. A little bit more. Because it's a part from another person. And you can go really crazy and maybe make their patches purple or pink.
Or green.
I mean, yep.
I went green.
Yep, she went green.
You guys are just lucky that the rest of her wasn't green.
Twilight. Yeah, I like Twilight. Okay, so I'm going to clean that up, but he needs a shirt, so we're going to put a little bit of blue down here.
And I'm afraid I'm going to have to drop out because I'm starving to death.
Oh, she's starving
I'm trying it. Well, you guys saw how bony my arms are getting, right?
Yep. That's all right. And
I'm actually trying to lose some of the weight that I gained while I've been sick, so I haven't eaten since breakfast, and that was some toast.
Oh, so. No, that's not good. That's not how you lose weight, dear. You can't.
Well, the thing is, as little as I move around, it's actually about the right amount of calories.
Oh.
But then I cheated this weekend when we went to the beach, and we stopped off and had fish and chips, and it's like, oh. So my stomach's having trouble getting back used to that. I have dropped about like 3 or 4 pounds over the last month, so that's good. It's going in the right direction. Good.
That's good.
But no, I'm not doing anything crazy. It's like if I need to, I will eat more. And I'm also trying to exercise. I went on a bike ride today.
Yeah.
Only about 4 miles. I need to get it back up to the 20 that I used to do. That's nothing like my husband, though. I mean, we was talking earlier about how we did, how my husband has done Ironman. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
his normal ride, he did like 40 something miles this afternoon.
Nice.
And on the weekend, it's 50 plus.
Wow.
So anyway, I'm gonna say goodbye to you guys though, and I will
Yep.
chat with you later. And I'm gonna have to go back and rewatch the video now.
Yep. And I will be saying goodbye too, because Ms. Linda is probably going to be live at 9 o'clock.
And that's only 30 minutes away.
That is only 30 minutes away, but I'll finish this little guy up for you and do an end thingy for everyone.
Also, if you want to do a giveaway for my cards, I'm more than happy to give them. Yep, just let me know who wins, and I will send them out.
How many are you giving away?
I can give both of them. So we've got the first one that is green with Maryland being silver, and then we've got this one with the purple hair and green patches of skin.
Fabulous. All right.
So, but yeah, I'll be happy to give both of those away.
Okay, I'll let you know who wins them.
Okay, awesome. I will probably see you guys over on Linda's live stream in just a bit then. I'll talk to you later, guys.
Bye-bye. All right. I want to thank you all so much for popping in for this live. Woo! Zoomies. Oh, camera. Let me clean my little mess so I can bring out some more goodies just to set them down and show them off. Ooh, that was a nice color. And I don't mind picking up my colors with strips, because one of these days I'll grab all of these strips and make my own paper. Okay, so I am going to put names in a wheel, okay, of everybody who is in the live. Okay, so that would be anybody that's in the live. You're going to be entered into the drawing. And I will do that on the side because we are kind of running out of time. I should have thought about this much sooner. I do apologize. But what I'm going to do is, even if you don't like Halloween, like Pam and Kim, I will send something that's not Halloween. So don't panic. I'm going to put everybody's name in, and I will do an honest drawing for you guys. And we'll randomly send cards out to those winners. I may need to get a hold of you if I don't have your address. Like Shay, I don't know if you're in my mailing address. So be sure to email me at chatwithsassy@gmail.com so I can send out happy mail and all that goodness. So we have this little card, which is not going to take long to put together, and this one that I will be giving away. Ha ha ha. I will also be sending out happy mail, okay, where I'll probably send 2 just random. I'm just going to randomly put these things together. And so there's going to be some samples going out. These will be going out to people who are in the chat, who are on my mailing list, and all that fun stuff. And if you would like to purchase your set, except for non-US residents, I've got to figure out what's going on there. But US residents, I've purchased from my shop. I've had somebody else purchase from my shop, so I know it works for the US. It's $2.50. You get 1 sheet with the individuals, and then you get 1 sheet that has these 4 lovely images with that on it already. If you're in my group and you don't want to buy anything, you just want something free, the sentiment page will be free in my group and Debbie J's group. So that'll be there. And I just need to write these names down before the chat closes and then I can't send email or send happy mail out. But I do appreciate you all supporting me. Even just by watching and viewing, you know, it helps my channel a lot. I will be doing more videos on how to use these lovelies. Okay. Can you just send the link to people and have them pay? That is my backup plan, Janine. So I want to make sure that I can't do it through the website first, because if I can't, then I have to do price conversion to make sure that works. But yeah, we'll get it so that you guys can get it, and I will work on it this evening while I'm watching Miss Linda. So I appreciate you all so much, and I can't wait to ship these out. And good luck to all of you out there. We'll hopefully get you some cards. And really quickly, does anybody here in the chat not like Halloween other than Pam and Kim? Because I don't want to send you a scary Frankie and his bride if you don't want. All right. Woohoo! Yes, guys are so lovely. I'm so proud of my subbies. You guys are. I have a pen. I have a pencil. There we go. And Shay, just be sure to email me, chatwithsassy@gmail.com. You might get one. Okay, and TR's place. Woohoo! Thank you, Jean. I love Halloween, especially Elvis. Yeah. Alrighty. Well, I do appreciate you all so very, very much, and we'll see you over. Susie, pick me. There's a good chance, my dear. Good chance. We'll see you over on Linda's channel. Have a great night, everyone. And he's like, Elvis. All right. I took notes. All right, everyone. Have a great one. Bye-bye. Yes, Linda at 9 in just a few minutes. Okay, I can't even figure out how to end this. Elvis is leaving the building.